Vice President Kashim Shettima has demanded stronger synergy and adoption of technology from stakeholders in the public and private sector to enhance the business environment in the country. Shettima gave the charge at the second meeting of the Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council (PEBEC) in the Presidential Villa, Abuja. Earlier, Special Advisor to the President on PEBEC and Investment, Dr. Jumoke Oduwole, stated that the 90-day accelerator would deliver a measurable export-focused impact for productivity and competitiveness across key sectors.
So today is the kickoff of our 90-day regulatory reform accelerator. So that is really what we took the council members through. As you saw, we had representation from the judiciary, one of the honorable justices of the Supreme Court. We had the distinguished senator. We had all our ministers and a very robust conversation. We're looking at the regulatory pillar for the next 90 days till May 20th. Ministries, departments, and agencies have their targets, which we will release to you and make publicly available. Yesterday, we had a stakeholder engagement with over 36 MDAs, from customs to immigration to NAFDAC to SON to CAC, all the issues that PEBEC is known to tackle. Some of our reforms have unwound. We're coming back with them. Just to make sure that we track things, the incorporation of companies within 48 hours, all the visa on arrival within 48 hours, those things need to come back. What gets measured gets done. So the PEBEC Secretariat has come together with a scoop of a 90-day accelerator, and the ministries, departments, and agencies across all the business-related, all the business-facing sectors. And you know us for tracking, you know us for transparency. We'll be releasing an interim report at the 45-day mark, and we'll continue to carry Nigerians along. It's not an easy time. There's a lot going on. There are a lot of headwinds. We have representation on this council from the central bank. We have representation from the state government. Everybody, all hands on deck, because productivity and competitiveness for export, which is the two things that we're focusing on, agriculture for export and manufacturing for export, and all that we can use to make sure that there's productivity and competitiveness in this economy. Despite the challenging times, there's no analyst that has predicted less than 3% growth for the Nigerian economy this time. So there are outsiders coming in. There are Indians, Lebanese, Chinese businesses coming in all the time, despite the challenges right now. So we want to encourage Nigerian businesses that please bear with us. We are also working, we're listening, and we're working. The council, you saw His Excellency the Vice President and all the honorable ministers, and support is crosses all arms and levels of government, all hands on deck. The boots on the ground, the reform champions have their marching orders, and 90 days, please track us. This we will deliver for Nigeria.
Also, the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace, Mr. Festus Keyamo, highlighted some of the problems faced at the airport that hindered the ease of doing business.
We were briefed, first of all, by the Secretariat of the Council on efforts that have been made in different sectors of the Nigerian economy. And of course, the Vice President sought answers and contributions from members of the Council. And it was a very robust session. Different ministers had a lot to say. For example, in my own sector, the aviation sector, I highlighted the problems we face at the airports that hinder the ease of doing business. And for exactitude, just to tell Nigerians that we are very concerned about the multiplicity of agents at the airport, agencies at the airports, government agencies, and the attitude of these officers of these agencies. This government is very concerned about it. The Vice President is on top of the issue. We looked at various ways to address that issue. We also looked at the problem where our local operators of airlines don't have access easily to aircrafts on leases around the world, and why they are struggling with a few aircraft to service so many routes in Nigeria. We looked at all of that, but I think